What's up guys, Joe here, welcome back to my channel, and today we are back with more T-Mobile Bianchi here on PCM 2020 of course. And as you see, we've had a few weeks off from racing really, a few quiet weeks, and now we have some Italian and French races, including a sponsor objective. So far, we've completed one of our sponsor objectives in Colombia and failed one in Rwanda. And today at the Coppi e Bartali in Italy, you can see we do have a 2.5 star objective, so quite important. And we're looking for a top 5 overall at the race. And looking at the race in a little more detail right here, you can see we do have 2 TTs overall. However, we do start on this flatter stage, one for the sprinters. Then we have a very flat prologue, and I do believe this is a team time trial as well on stage 2. Stage 3, and it gets a little bit more hilly, certainly potential for a GC day right there. And then we have the Queen stage of the race with a mountaintop finish on stage 4. Stage 5, we finish with another time trial, 14 kilometers in length. And also worth noting some very, very interesting leaders jerseys. So hopefully we can see our guys in one of those. And coming to the race for our squad, we have Matteo Fabro and Gino Marder as our kind of 2 joint GC leaders, because Fabro is a very good time trialist, so that is where he could potentially gain time on Marder. We also have Giovanni Aliotti, so this man could well be a very good helper or even leader in the mountains. We also have Antonio Taburi, Mauro Schmidt, Alessandro Covi, and for the sprints, Rick Zabel. So then guys, we are underway here in Italy, and look at this. I'm so excited to be playing some more of this save. I've been quite busy with the ETDF, haven't really had the opportunity to play much of this save, so happy to be back into this. Anyhow, you can see Fabro on a very nice day. Zabel gets a 0, but I do think we can take a look at the start list. You can see it right here, only a few riders for Direct Energy, but as far as I can see, I think Zabel could be one of the strongest sprinters at this race. Maybe the likes of Restrepo could be a good rival today. So we're currently really on the only climb of the day, and I'm trying to really push the tempo here. Maybe to try and push a few weaker riders out the back, but let's just see how this plays out. Okay, so on this downhill, we do have some pretty big gaps that have now formed. I'll put these guys just up to 95. See if we can keep some of these guys behind, because I can already see Visconti, a very dangerous man in the GC, is behind. I assume a lot of good sprinters are as well. Okay, so coming quickly into the final kilometers of this race, you can see we still have some big splits, riders really being dropped all over the roads. You can see we have Vackerman right here, 72 sprint, a very good sprinter being dropped right here. Taburi coming to the front. I think we can use everyone's energy gels as well. Covi is going to try and lead out Rick Zabel as we come into the final 5k of this race. Restrepo is still here though, so of course he is very, very dangerous as we know. Very, very flat to the line. We can go up to 99, I think, with Antonio Taburi, as a few riders do come back on pretty much right now. Covi up to 99 as well. These guys can just go up to 85 pace as well. Here we go. Covi trying to lead out Rick Zabel. We have Restrepo here as well. Covi can sprint. We're going to have to go with everyone right now into the final kilometer. Restrepo to the left, Zabel to the right, and it's going to be a really, really close finish right here. Who's going to take it? Rick Zabel on the line gets another win, and the big German is unstoppable, it would seem. Well guys, cannot complain with that start to the race. Kicking it off with a stage win. However, of course, we need that top 5 in the GC. And if we take a look further down, you can see plenty of riders did lose time today. So hopefully some of these are some GC rivals. Next up then, we do have the Team TT, and we are one of the favourites today. And we do have a decent TT squad with the likes of Schmidt here, so hopefully we can put in a decent performance. Here we go then, our TT gets underway. You can see Zabel in the leader's jersey right there, and Fabro, Marder on wonderful days, Aliotti as well, so hopefully we can maybe challenge for the win here. So then it's been a very quick TT today, and we will be the final team to cross the line. You can see all our guys have so much energy. Schmid is going to pull us towards the line. In fact, he can go all the way to the line, I think, across these final few kilometers. NTT with the best time so far. Can we take it? It could be close. Let's take a look right here. And we get it. 10 seconds clear. Oh my. Well guys, what a start to the race this has been. Taking the first 2 stages, and I honestly can't remember the last time I won a team time trial, so we're in a very, very good position so far. And stage 3, as we know, is a hilly one, and Visconti and Restrepo are going to be so strong today, so we definitely need to be aware in the GC. So then you can see Aliotti and Fabre continue their fantastic form. Not the same can be said for Gino Mada, however. I will try and join the breakaway here, so I'm going to try and attack away with Alessandro Covi. Maybe he can help out our guys later on in this stage. So we are now approaching this intermediate sprint in the break, and I may as well up the tempo here with Covi and try and sprint for these points. Let's go right now into the final kilometre. I don't think these guys have much left, as you see. And Covi, can we hold on? Yes, we can, and we will take those points. However, our breakaway companions do seem to be pretty much done right now, as we have a few more joining, including Sickard, so a very dangerous rider right there. So we're some way into this stage right now, and the situation has changed because we have just 2 riders up the road now, and it is Sickard and Concha, and just down to 83 riders in the peloton. The pace has been really high, and I'm expecting this to explode over these next few climbs. Okay, so one more climb down, and we still have 2.5 minutes up to these 2 riders at the front of the race, and down to just 44 riders in this group behind. I think I'm gonna have to do some pacing now. So another climb down, and we are down to 15 riders in this group. Aliotti, try and push it a little bit more, my man, over the top. There you go, he can sit up, and Gino Mada can take over. Let's see if any more riders out the back right here. Everyone just about holding on, but you can see Louis Marquez out the back alongside more very strong riders, but still it remains a decent lead to those 2 guys out front. So then we're down to 17.5k left to go in this intriguing stage. You can see the guys that are left in this group, but I'm still quite worried about these 2 riders out front. However, Aliotti and Fabro look so strong. I think I can try and send one of them up the road in a moment to try and catch those guys. Here we go then onto this climb, and Fabro can just kill himself as quickly as possible. In fact, he can probably go up to 90. Let's try and push it on 90 with him as the gradient steepens, and Sickard going up the road for direct energy. And we need to try and catch him here because he is going into the lead of the race as things stand. However, Mada push it to 95, and I'm going to try and attack, I think, with Aliotti any second now as soon as Mada is done. Aliotti can go on the attack and try and go for the win of this race. He still has 11k to go. Fabro can just sit in this group behind, as you see, but Aliotti riding away with it at the front right now. Fabro looking really good. He can just sit on maybe Restrepo's wheel. I think that should be good. Aliotti pace maybe 84. I think that should be okay, as 5 riders now in this group behind. You can see them here, and Fabro is one of them. Everyone else out the back. So I think we could have played this very nicely indeed into the final 5k almost. Aliotti can go 93 on this climb. Fabro just sitting in this group behind. In fact, Aliotti up to 99 over the top right there. We need to watch out though in this group behind. We're looking pretty good for now. 4.5k to go. I think Aliotti can probably pace 99. Let's try and do that whilst Fabro is sitting on Restrepo's wheel still. As we have Gurgle trying an attack, we need to try and react to that with Matteo Fabro. Do we have the acceleration? Just about to follow the Austrian right here. Aliotti though, looking very good. Fabro can sprint past these guys as well, because I think Giovanni Aliotti is going to sweep downhill for a beautiful win in Italy. What a win for the Italian right here. Across the line, I think Gurgle and Restrepo just beat Fabro, but Aliotti with a beautiful win for the team. Well guys, I don't think we could have played that much better if we tried. Aliotti takes the win, and we're now in a 1-2 situation in the GC. However, in the meanwhile, we do take a break from Italy for a hilly classic in France, the classic Loire Atlantique. So you can see a lot of very short hills. And taking a look at our squad today, we are led by the likes of Marcus Burkhardt. We also have Stefan Bissiger, Marcus Wildauer, Jonas Rutsch, Sebastian Schoenberger, maybe our best climber at this race. We also have Georg Zimmermann and Giga Horvat. So then we get underway in France, looking very nice indeed over that bridge. Anyway, I'm going to try and go in the break with Jonas Rutsch right here. Schoenberger and Wildauer look to be our leaders today. So we may as well take a look at the start list today because we do have some strong teams and strong riders here. The likes of Benoit Cosnefroy, we have Tony Galopin, Betancourt. You can see some very strong French teams from the World Tour with some very good riders as well. So then into the final 30k pretty much, and it's been a very difficult tempo so far today, set by the big World Tour teams at the front of the race, but Wildauer and Schoenberger still looking pretty good for our squads. So then here we go, 13k left in the race, and we do have the first real attack, so need to react very quickly right there. We'll just come to the front as they are on the attack. Again, let's just try and take position in this group if we can. In fact, I'll try and follow with Schoenberger if possible. Is that possible? Let's just try and stay to the front of this group for now. However, we are now coming into this climb, so I'm going to try it right now with Seb Schoenberger. Let's try and get away with our climber. Cosnefroy, Coquard trying to follow right now. Wildauer just sitting in this group behind, and hopefully this will really open up the race right here, but still over 30 riders in this group. 24 right now though, so Schoenberger's attack at least working and dropping a few of the weaker guys. Let's just make sure we're staying in this group with our entire squads. However, as you see, it does all come back together and more attacks. Is that Nasser Bouhanni attacking off the front? I never thought I'd see something like that. However, we are now down to 19 riders in this group. So Schoenberger coming to the front. We're going to try and work for Wildauer in this one because 19 riders, very reduced group right now. Schoenberger up to 90, try and keep us right here into the final 3k of this race. And so Schoenberger up to 90 on this hill and Wildauer coming right to the front of this group. That is absolutely perfect for us. Do I try and save it for the sprint? I'm not quite sure how to play this right now. Into the final kilometre, let's try and sprint with Schoenberger right now as well, with Marcus Wildauer. Rue to our right, Wildauer looking good. Rue is coming very, very late. It's a close finish, but Marcus Wildauer takes it in France. Oh boy, we can't stop winning in this episode, and what a beautiful win that was against some very, very good opposition. There we go then. Our Austrian beats 5 Frenchmen behind him to the win today against the likes of Coquard and Bouhanni. That is a superb win. What a day for Wildauer. Moving on then, guys, we go back to Italy with the Queen stage of the race, and we have Visconti, Restrepo, Chernetsky as well, looking to challenge Aliotti and Fabre, who currently, of course, hold the 1-2 in the standings. So we're some way in here, as you can see, guys. Fabre and Aliotti not quite feeling as good, but still on very good form. You can see up the road, we do have 5 riders in the break, only 2.5 minutes, and no one really dangerous in the GC right there. So we are now coming towards this intermediate sprint, as you can see, and Rick Zabel can try and take these points, I think, as he has made it over these hills so far. A just reward for him right there. Very nicely done, and that should move him up to seconds in that competition. Look at this incredible setting in Italy, guys, as we cross this bridge, and we're coming towards the final 50k, and the pace really has now slowed in this group. So we're just coming to this summit right here, as you can see. Very, very steep climb to the line. As we have a few attacks, I assume for some KOM points, let's just make sure we're staying in a good position, which is exactly what we're doing right now. So then coming into the final 8k of this race, and I think it's only fair if we give Fabre the same opportunity that Aliotti had yesterday. So I'm going to go like this. Covey can go up to 95, and we're going to try and unleash Fabre on this climb and see if he can maybe attack away and see if he can overtake Aliotti, because to me, only seems fair right now as Covey coming to the front. He's pretty much done right now though. So Fabre up to 99, but the pace is still very, very high in this group. Can we try and attack away anyhow? And we do get a little separation right here, but this is going to be really, really difficult to hold on ahead of this group with more riders in this group this time. However, you can see, of course, we're not going to do the chasing as Chernetsky now on the attack, and we need to try and follow Restrepo for sure right here. However, of course, we don't want to be the guys chasing in our teammate, and Fabre looking good with 3k to go right now. I think we'll go like this instead. We'll follow Gino Marda Fabro trying to hold on at the front, but it's proving very, very difficult for him. We can use our gels with 2k to go. We'll sit up as well as Fabro riding to the line, it would seem. And this is absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. You've got to feel for Aliotti, but to me, it does seem that Matteo Fabro will be riding into the leader's jersey right here. We have some more attacks. We can react pretty comfortably with Gino Marza. And my word, guys, it's going to be yet another stage win at this race for the team. And it will be Matteo Fabro getting the win. What a win for the Italian. It looks like we will finish just behind in maybe third and fourth with Marda and Aliotti. And Fabro will be the new leader. There you go then, Fabro on the podium, taking enough time to go into the leader's jersey ahead of his young teammate. A shame for Aliotti, but Fabro up to first. And these two guys, what a display it has been from them both at this race. So guys, one more break from Italy, and it's another one-day First Cat Classic in France. And you can see it right here, a flatter one today. And hopefully Will Dower is there to challenge yet again. Underway right here then, as you see, and we do have 6 riders up the roads and some very strong riders yet again at this race. Gamay, Plancart, Buani, Merlier, Barbier, we have Coquard as well. All very capable sprinters, so this is going to be a tough race for us today. So you can see, guys, we have Pierre Latour on the front at this point, about to bring the break in already. 26k still to go. So guys, we now have 14k to go in this one. You can see Chris Nilan setting a very hard tempo on the front. I would quite like to try something, and you can see we do have this short hill coming up. Rosetto making a move. I'll jump in his wheel with Marcus Burkhardt. In fact, I'll try and attack away with Burkhardt over this climb. Can we create any separation right here? Of course, going to be really, really difficult. And no, we're not going to be able to right there. So let's focus on our sprint train right here. We can sit up with these guys, I think. Focus on our sprinters. Horvat pushing us to the front. And as you see right here, the finish is somewhat on a downhill, so we need to keep that in mind. So then 6.5k to go in this one. I think we can use our energy gels, and I need to try and remember to sprint a little bit early here. Zimmerman coming to the front as we take a look at the profile. Very much downhill right here into the final 4k, up to 99 with Zimmerman as well. We can soon do the same with Bissiger. In fact, with about 2.5k to go, we're going to try and unleash Bissiger right now past Zimmerman if we can right here, as we do into the final kilometre. Will Dower sat on Bissiger's wheel. We'll try and come off right now, swinging into the finish line. Will Dower not going to take it today. Nasser Bouani just too strong for us. Barbier will be second, and Will Dower with a very, very respectable third place. Nasser Bouani is borderline unstoppable, it seems, in his career. He's won so many races as far as I can see. Cannot stop winning. If we take a look, he's had quite the season so far, as you see. Oh my words, what a season for Bouani. But Will Dower on the podium today. Back to Italy then, and all we need to do is finish the job off. Fabro, one of the strongest T-tiers at the race, as you see right here, and we have a massive buffer. We should be able to hold on and claim victory here. Here comes Antonio Saburi then across the line into the final few hundred meters, up to 99. Let's see if he can maybe take the best time so far. Not quite. 4th place for the Italian. So Alessandro Covi coming into the final few hundred meters. We've maybe burnt a bit too much energy, but almost caught our 1 minute man up to 99 across the line, and he goes second. A very, very good time right there. Here we go then. Leader Matteo Fabro gets underway, and you can see, guys, +5 day for Matteo, and look at his attributes. He has to try and win this stage, I believe. Aliotti on a decent day. Marda as well. You can see Gurgle. He needs to have a very good TT if he wants a chance here. Same with Restrepo. Anyhow, Marda was 20 seconds at the first time split. So here we come across the first time check with Aliotti. He is down in 39th. Gurgle was 6th, so we are at danger of maybe losing that position. However, Fabro takes the best time by an absolute mile right here. So we'll see Gino Mada across the line. Right now, it's been a decent race for him, and he finishes 21st right there. You can see here Fabro about to pass his teammate. Oh my words, what a TT this is from Matteo Fabro. So here we come into the final kilometre and a half. I think Fabro easily gonna win the race. Can he overtake Aliotti? He's going to as well. He's going to win the stage, I am sure of it. Matteo Fabro, what a race and what a ride. Here's the winner of the Coppi Bartali. What a win. Over 30 seconds, or 30-second win over second place in a 14-kilometre TT. What a ride that was. You can see we absolutely destroy everyone in the GC. Aliotti in the end finishing in third place. We're unable to win the climbing classification. I think that was decided earlier in the race. Fabro though does win the points jersey, and of course he also wins the youth classification. Well guys, I have to say that was a pretty faultless race. Matteo Fabro was unbelievable on those final two stages. And the reason I really wanted to attack with him is because Aliotti, a very poor time trialist, so I was worried he would lose his position in the GC on this final day. So having Fabro, super important right there. And so taking a look ahead to the future episodes, you can see we have quite sporadic races over the next few months. You can see quite a few days off. So I think we'll have the Tour of Ardennes right here in France. Then maybe the Tour of Fenestra, maybe this cobbled race as well, where Burkhardt can really show his true colours. So looking at the Conti standings, you can see what a season Wildauer is having. We have Fabro and Zabel, as well as Mada in the top 20 as well. But Buani, what a season. He's had 15 wins, and we're on the 1st of April. That is pretty incredible right there. But anyhow, if you're interested, you can see the super prestige standings. Buani atop them as well. Looking at the team classification, we are second in Conti. RKS Samsic in a different league right now. However, of course, we're above many Conti Pro teams, even some World Tour teams as well in the super prestige standings. And by the way, guys, before cutting off today, we are still on the same difficulty setting, so no changes have been made, but clearly a very dominant display by the team today. And I think we're getting to the point already where we're a bit too good for Conti, and definitely looking to be a Conti Pro team next season. But anyhow, guys, if you enjoyed this episode today, drop a like on the video, always super helpful. Subscribe to my channel if you're new, and let me know what you thought in the comments below. I will catch you guys in the next one.